Days passed. The town grew more unsettling with every moment. Then, a week after Mia's disappearance, the first letter arrived. I was in my room, the cursor on my computer mocking not being able to write anything, when I heard a faint knock on the door. My heart beat faster. Who would knock this late? When I opened the door, no one was there, just an envelope with a big black print on it. I took it in. The envelope smelled familiar. It smelled like lavender. My name was scrawled across it in handwriting I knew all too well. Mia's. My hands shook as I tore it open. The message inside was brief, yet it sent a shiver down my spine. I'm still here. Don't forget me. I could barely breathe. The letter was from Mia. But how? She was gone. I had seen her room, smelled the lavender, and yet this letter had arrived, written in her unmistakable handwriting. At first, I told myself it was a prank, but the words, they felt too real. The handwriting, the smell, there was something familiar about it. The same feeling I had when I was with her, as if Mia was reaching out from beyond the veil of the living, talking to me. I stayed up late that night, unable to sleep, unable to shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. The town had turned cold, and I was left alone with a letter that felt like a message from beyond the grave. Days went by, and the feeling of unease grew. The town felt darker, somehow. The streets seemed quieter. I felt like someone was following me. Something was happening, something I couldn't see, and it was suffocating me. Then, another letter arrived. This one was different from the first. The paper was old, yellowed at the edges. Inside, there was a drawing, a quick sketch of Mia, smiling in the corner. But her eyes were too wide, too knowing. It sent a chill down my spine. I saw you today? In the library? But you didn't see me. The bookshelves? They reminded you of me? I miss you too. The words hit me like a punch to the gut. I had been in the library earlier that day, alone, running my fingers along the old bookshelves. But how could Mia have known? She was gone, and yet she described exactly what I felt, where I had been, as though she had been there with me. The letter continued. They are hiding something. They don't want you to find out. They want you to forget, but I won't let you forget. The words sent my mind spiraling. Who was they? The police? The townspeople? Who was hiding something and why? What was it that happened to Mia? Had she known what was going to happen to her? I tried to make sense of it all, but the more I thought about it, the more confused and terrified I became. Mia had written this letter from somewhere beyond the grave. She had seen me. She knew things she shouldn't have known. How was this possible? Was it a message from her spirit? Or something darker,